Hi guys, thank you for clicking play. Welcome to episode 8 of Glory, Tottenham Hotspur. Now it is a very special day today. The new stadium is finally ready to be used. We are going back to White Hart Lane, or the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium as it is now known. So I'm very excited about that. Huddersfield Town are the first opposition at the brand new stadium. We've got a couple of results to run through as well as bringing you the first knockout round draw for the Champions League. Let's get to it. Run the intro.
And there's no real disguise. Gascoigne shooting, and Gascoigne gloriously scoring.
So here it is then, the Champions League first knockout round draw. So we could play Atletico Madrid, Porto, Barcelona, Napoli or Real Madrid in the last 16 of the Champions League.
One eternity later.
Valencia will play PSG, Dynamo Kiev will play Real Madrid, so it's going to be Napoli for Tottenham Hotspur in the last 16 of the Champions League. Monaco will play Manchester United. Schalke will play Manchester City. So Napoli it is for us. So just to confirm what I said in the beginning. So the board have confirmed that the ground is now ready to be used. The Tottenham Hotspur Stadium is complete with a total capacity of 62,062 people can be in attendance for a match. It could eventually rise to 77,577 if we expand it. So following the result against West Ham, we took on Club Brugge at Wembley and ran out 4-0 winners. A much changed Tottenham lineup to give a few players a rest. Willian Jose put us in front on 25 minutes. Kazenga Sterling with his first ever goal for Tottenham on 38. He then added a second one from the penalty spot before Anthony Jorginho scored his first ever goal for Tottenham to round off a 4-0 win. But then we came back to earth with a bit of a bump with a defeat at home to Watford in our last Premier League game at Wembley before moving back to our new stadium. Alberto Parendina scored the only goal of the game as we huffed and puffed against Watford but couldn't find an equaliser as we lost at Wembley. And last time out we won 2-0 in the League Cup quarter-final away at Preston. You can see the striking position. Vincent Janssen has made a return. He is back from injury. He is back in the first team fold, as it were, because we can need all the players we can get at the moment. Lucas Moura opened the scoring on the 67th minute. Jan Vertonghen wrapped up the result in the 89th minute as we secured safe passage to the semi-final of the League Cup. So, as I've just mentioned, it's Napoli first up for us in the Champions League knockout stages. We've been drawn away at Bradford City as well in the FA Cup third round. And our reward for beating Preston North End is a two-legged affair against Everton in the League Cup semi-final, with Manchester City or West Ham awaiting in the final. But it's the Premier League we concentrate on today, and it's Huddersfield Town. As you know, in the new Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, we can move back into the top four with a win. Hopefully we can get the job done. So, taking a look at today's match preview, we are 1-3 on to beat Huddersfield. They're at 7-1. Strong form for us, but we have lost one, obviously, to Watford. But Huddersfield Town have lost 3 in 5, hence why they're down where they are in 19th position. We won the previous meeting between the two sides 3-1 on the opening day of the Premier League season. Team news, Vincent Janssen is unregistered because he's been out for a while. He will probably be registered when January comes. Eric Lamela is still out with a torn thigh muscle. Joseph Lossell is out with a double hernia. Ouch. As is Danny Williams, he's out with a hip injury. So let's take a look at the two starting lineups, starting with ourselves. So we start with Hugo Lloris in goal, Kieran Trippier, Davinson Sanchez, Jan Vertonghen, Danny Rose, Eric Dyer, Moussa Dembele, Lucas Moura, Christian Eriksen, Seung Heung Min with Harry Kane up front. Huddersfield start with Hamer in goal, Smith, Jorgensen, Schindler, Lowe, Hogg, Moy, Kachunga, Pritchard, Van La Parra with Mounier up front. So it's good to be home. It's good to be back. White Hart Lane in its old form was a fortress at times. It was a lovely place to go and watch football. Hopefully the new stadium will be just as good, if not better. Who is going to be the first person to score a goal at the brand new stadium? My money is on Harry Kane. Probably going to lose that bet, but never mind. Gets it into the box. Harry Kane gets his head up. Oh, and I thought that was it. He's coming inside, Heung-min Son. Still going. Still going. It's a lovely effort and it's a good save from Hamer. He's got the freedom of the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Plays it wide to Lucas Moura, who sends it into the box. Schindler heads it out. And it's comfortably done, but we've got it back again. Moura, Dembele. Don't let Moussa Dembele score. Never in the end of it. Son. Rose with the cross. Kane gets up, heads towards goal, and it's in! First goal of the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium has been scored by Harry Kane. It's only fitting. The man who scored the last goal at White Hart Lane, for Tottenham Hotspur at least, scores the first goal at the brand new stadium. It's a lovely header down, and I'm getting a little bit emotional. 1-0 to Tottenham Hotspur. I look forward to seeing it in real life when we move in, eventually. Meunier shoots. Lloris with the save. Moura. Running at the Huddersfield back four. He's going wide. Will he get it into the box? Yes, he will, and that's a penalty. Schindler too forceful with Harry Kane there. Far too forceful. And he now has the chance to add his second goal of the day. Scored against West Ham from the penalty spot. Makes no mistake this time. 2-0. Of course, he didn't score from the penalty spot. He had it saved by Lucas Fabianski, but you know what I mean. He scored from the rebound. And that is 2-0. Calm, collected penalty. Harry Kane is on a hat-trick. That would be a perfect way to open the new stadium. Are you keeping count of how many times I've said the word new stadium? Oh, he's got beyond him. He's come in. Meunier heads it down. Kachunga puts it wide. Big chance gone from Huddersfield. Pritchard with the free kick. Sends it into the box. Vertonghen heads it behind. No, it's a penalty. Schindler was shoved by Lucas Moura. Okay then. Chance for Huddersfield to get back into it. Not sure who's taking the penalty. Lowe is taking it. Christopher Lowe, I believe his name. And it's saved! It's a collector's item. Hugo Lloris has saved a penalty. He's never saved one before, I don't think. It has now. And that is half time. What a first half. 2 penalties. 1 scored, 1 missed. And it was Chris Lowe. There you go. More of the same second half, please. Pritchard with the free kick. Sends it in. Hugo Lloris tries to punch, and it's in by Van La Parra. Well, that's put the cat amongst the pigeons, hasn't it? Rose missed the header. Lloris missed the punch. Probably much more that could go wrong with that. It's a good free kick. It's gone all the way through. Van La Parra is off his knee by the looks of it. Doesn't matter. Huddersfield are back in the game 2-1. Can he get the ball into the box? Yes, he can. It's gone through everybody's son. Oh, it's only just gone wide. He's gotten frightened. That's lovely play. Still going, Lucas Moura. Into Harry Kane for the hat-trick, and there it is. That's a perfect way to move into our new stadium, cartwheel and all. Harry Kane has scored a hat-trick, and it's a lovely run from Lucas Moura that creates it. Past one man, past a couple more, plays it inside to Harry Kane. First time into the bottom corner, 3-1 Tottenham, and that's probably game over. We are going to look at the first change of the afternoon. Christian Eriksen has picked up a slight knock, potential thigh injury, so we're going to take him off. And we're going to bring on Dele Alli instead. Into Ali. Moura. Have a shot yourself. Kane as well. Oh, he's at the bar. It's a good save from Hamer, in fairness to him. Let's have a look at another change, shall we, with 20 to play. Danny Rose is looking a bit tired, so I'm going to bring on Kyle Walker-Peters to play at left back. We are going to make a third and final change. Lucas Moura has picked up a potential arm injury, so that's kind of gutting. He's going to have to come off. So Anthony Georginu is going to come on. Heung-min Son is going to swap sides with him. I was going to take Harry Kane off, but I can't really afford to with an injury. So he's going to have to stay on and potentially get up a fourth if he can. They're going to try and hit us on the counter-attack. That's a bit late for that one. Durham heads it towards goal and it's off the line. Van La Parra's been blocked on the line as well. All hands on deck to try and keep it at 3-1. Kieran Trippier with the throw. Time is up. Is it going to be all over? Yes, it is. There we go. First win at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium has been secured thanks to a Harry Kane hat-trick and a little bit of help from Hugo Lloris as well with a save from Chris Lowe's penalty. So what does that do to the league table? It brings us back into the top 4. We needed a couple more goals to go above Manchester City, but we are only 3 points off the summit as it's really tight between the top 5. So to answer the question I asked during the video, how many times did I say the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium or new stadium with today's video? It was 11 times, which ain't bad. I'm a bit excited about moving to our new stadium, 12 times. But it's a perfect way to start off life in our new home. A 3-1 win over Huddersfield Town. It also helps us out in the league. It gets us back into the top 4 as we close in on the summit of the Premier League. Is this going to be the year? Are we going to crown going back into our new stadium 13 times with a trophy, the Premier League trophy? It would be a wonderful way to do it, wouldn't it? But there's a long way to go. If you've enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel and would like to do so, please hit the subscribe button down in the corner. Harry Kane's hat-trick has secured all 3 points this afternoon. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.